Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gabriela Gomez, and I am the secretary of the class of 2011. This year, the class of 2011 felt motivated to introduce a new tradition to the mill. Whereas in the past we have selected a student marked by academic excellence to address the graduating class, this year we chose to extend that honor to our entire senior class. Our student speakers tonight are recognized not only by their outstanding academics, but by their reflection of the incredible opportunities and activities offered at Watkins Mill. One of our student speakers, Tenny, is a leader of Inspire, a student-led Bible study group. She is an officer in the club Sisters in Success, and this year became a certified nursing assistant through the Medical Careers program offered at Watkins Mill. Pro will be attending the Catholic University of America this year, studying to become a nurse practitioner. Our second student speaker, Jeremiah Cober, who this year was voted most school-spirited, is an avid member of the drama department. Jeremiah has participated in all 8 theater productions, among them Grease, Annie, and Little Shop of Horrors. He is a member of Key Club, a service-oriented club, Library Advisory, and the Chambers Ensemble, who this year performed at the Governor's Mansion. This fall, Jeremiah will be attending California State University, Long Beach, pursuing a major in theater performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our student speakers, Tenny and Jeremiah Cober.
Good evening, parents, administrators, faculty members, family, friends, and of course, the graduates of the class of 2011. Tonight marks a beautiful moment in history for every graduate within this hall. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Peter D. Tenny, my family and friends, for the tremendous support you all have given me to make it to this glorious day. On this spectacular night, we will officially become the alumni of Watkins Mill High School. However, we must first recognize the distinct road that brought us all here. We must remember this road which was paved by the memories, consequences, and the very decisions we've made as young people through every aspect of our lives. Take a look at your classmates. Go ahead, take a look around you. Some of these very people, if not all of us, have gone through immense hassles and battles, some known and unknown. We all share a load of the hurts, hang-ups, obstacles, consequences, and difficulties that this life so abundantly has a way of gracing us with. A wise friend of mine once stated, "Never compare what you've gone through with what someone else has gone through, especially when you don't know all of it." And he was correct. We can't compare our struggles or even indulge in the past. We have to progress forward. Despite these bygones, we can look back at the great memories that made our years a treasure. Think back to the first day we entered the mill, with our eyes glazed with nervousness but with an inner desire to explore. We shared movie nights and nights out with friends and crashed at someone's house uninvited. We've all taken several trips to see the guru of college and career resources, Ms. Prochnow. I'm sure the IBers of English can remember the plethora of Henryisms which you were graced to have on a daily basis, to the polysyllabic, circumlocutory, sesquipedalian of proverbial apophthegms. Most importantly, the diversity that makes our school so unique and rich brought together wide ranges of people with similar interests as one. We leaned on each other and created our own little families. Each flock united and created a bond that personalized each graduate's experience at the mill. Collectively, we've shared things that kept us smiling as well as things that would have kept us down. But we did not stay down. We should be extremely proud of our young, educated selves. All of us, beautiful designs of nature, filled with talents, originality, and spunk, made it to this commencement with the scars and stress marks of the things of yesterday. Whether as solo birds or within our flocks, we refuse to quit and set our eyes on higher goals. We are true fighters. Graduate, whether you see it or not, believe it or not, you are a fighter in your own way. To be young is an inspiring and beautiful thing. Time only moves forward and not backwards. So why don't we embrace our youth and make the most of this time in our lives? For we know, unfortunately, we won't get it back. We won't get it back later down the road. As we continue to strive for bigger and greater things, Remember what Miss Eleanor Roosevelt advised. Never allow a person to tell you no who doesn't have the power to tell you yes. There will be naysayers, yaysayers, and critics, but we must move from strength to strength. Honestly, the only obstacle that can stop us is ourselves. Eleanor Roosevelt also reminds us that no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Truly, once we face that real world, we will meet people that may come back like weeds to weaken us and eventually tear us apart. But it's up to us to say, I'm destined for greater things, and I will not allow you to make me any less than what I'm supposed to be. Let's remember to not let anyone look down on us because we're young, but instead, let's be an example to all others in our way of speech, life, love, faith, and purity. Remember that paved road that brought us all here, that avenue of roadblocks, lessons, and discipline, but especially of memories. Take those tests of the past and turn them into your own testimonies to further impact your character. Say goodbye, but never forget, for our time is up at the mill. Our thanks and appreciation goes to all those who put time and passion into preparing us for this day and that place beyond these doors. Thank you for keeping up with us, because surely there will never be another class quite like us. So with that said, I want to congratulate my fellow classmates of the graduating class of 2011. We finally did it. Thank you.